Spanish has two special words that are used very commonly, por and para. Often, the use of the words can be confusing because they're translated as by and for. While this explanation is true, it often takes away from the multiple functions of each word. So in this video, I will show the true difference between the two. Por is a preposition that's used for cause, origin, movement, and exchange. So we think of it as why something happens or how it happens. In other words, por is needed for cause, means, and process, and its most common uses are cause, duration, movement, means, and exchange, like in the following sentences. Lo hago por ti. Estudio por 3 horas. Caminamos por el parque. Hablamos por teléfono. Compro el libro por $20. At the same time, por can be used in the passive voice as an agent and also with general time, like El libro está escrito por Juan. Llegamos por la tarde. Now, we can see para, which is used with a purpose, goal, destination, and recipient. We can think of it as what something is intended for or where it's going. Its most common uses are purpose, recipient, destination, deadline, as in a specific time, opinion, and function, like in the following sentences. Estudio para aprender español. Salimos para Madrid mañana. La tarea es para el lunes. Para mí es difícil. Esta silla es para niños. Out of all of these uses, the most important one to know is purpose, which in English makes in order to. Often, the construction is not said in context, so we simply say, I study to learn Spanish. However, the phrase in Spanish requires para because it gives a grammatical purpose, as in, I study with the purpose of learning Spanish, or I study in order to learn Spanish. This use is very common in Spanish, and that's how the word works in the language. At the end of the day, we can look at a shortcut for each word. Por is related to cause, process, exchange, and movement, and para is needed for purpose, recipient, and objective. Even so, we can compare them with the same idea in context. Trabajo para mi familia. I work for my family. They benefit. Trabajo por mi familia. I work because of my family. They motivate me. Este regalo es para Ana. It's intended for Anna. Compro esto por Ana. I buy this because of Anna. Maybe she asked me. Salgo para Nueva York. I'm heading to New York. Viajo por Nueva York. I travel around or through New York. Overall, this is how por and para fully work in Spanish.